I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. Nigerians have not changed. They either use religion, regionalism, tribalism, and party politics to deceive themselves and end up complaining in the future. When these protests started, End Bad Governance protests started, even before now, some of us have aired our views that the Igbos should not be part of this protest. That if they did, it would be because it would be interpreted that because Peter Obi did not win the presidential election or was not given the presidential mandate by the courts. Number two, if there was violence, the Igbos will lose more. Thirdly, we felt that the Igbos are so entrepreneurial that if there's increase in prices of goods, they were the last segment of this country to feel hunger. Because if you increase price of dollar, they will increase price of spare parts. They are so enterprising that they will increase prices of their goods and services and they won't feel the pain. Now let's come to these people saying that Igbos must go. There are simple questions I want you to answer. How many buildings do you own in Yoruba land? You, the persons agitating. I'm not talking of Yoruba people. The persons agitating. What do you own in that land? How many buildings do you own in Lekki, Banana Island, Aja, even in Ajegule or Kokomaiko or Gowon Estate or wherever? Many of these individuals are very jobless, unproductive, lazy people, jealousy infested, toxic human beings. Most of them have nothing to show. You think a reasonable Yoruba man that has a restaurant where Igbos come to eat and other tribes come to eat will say that Igbos must go? Or a Yoruba man who has tenants and the Igbos are most likely to pay their rent more regularly will tell them to go? No. Another question I want to ask him. The buildings in Lagos and the businesses in Lagos, there are Indians controlling a large part of your economy. South African businesses controlling a lot of your economy. Let me quickly talk about South Africa now. You lazy South Africans that are, the unit that is lazy, not all South Africans, that are lazy in Hillbrow, in all the other townships, different townships that did ethnic violence, xenophobic violence against Mozambicans, Zimbabweans, Nigerians, and other Somalis and other nationalities. How many businesses do you own in Germiston? How many businesses do you own in Duduza? How many businesses do you own in all in Durban and all over these places? Very enterprising South Africans, traveled South Africans are not afraid of foreigners. They see foreigners as diversifying their economies. I know a few immigrants to South Africa are criminals. I know that. They should target those criminals and arrest them. The South African police is very, very competent. But several of the gangs in Cape Town, in Durban, and all those places are controlled by indigenous South Africans. So when you see people practice xenophobia, they are usually the very, very unproductive, very lazy, the ones that cannot be competitive, the ones that have inferiority complex, the ones that are toxic. I have a friend, not a very close friend. I went